Hello, welcome. My name is Charlotte. I love colorful and sparkly makeup, and today is going to be the intro to my deck of panning for 2024. I did participate in this project offline last year, and I'm really excited to get back into it, and I'm really excited to share it here now that I have a YouTube channel. If you don't know what this project is, it's a gamified open project pan that was created by Emily and Max on YouTube, and I believe it was inspired by a booktuber who I think is called Books with Maddie. Basically, you draw from a deck of cards. Each card corresponds to a prompt on a game board that is updated every month by Emily. And if you are interested in taking part, she recently did a big intro how-to video on her channel, which I will link below. So she gives you all the information that you would need to do this on your own, whether or not you have a platform to share it on. I literally cannot get through a video without apologizing for the lighting. I do have a new light, but I realized too late that I ordered the wrong battery for it, so I'm waiting for the new battery to come, and in the meantime, one of the lights I'm using is literally a grow lamp that I used for my plants. And that my partner uses as a sad lamp because we get so little daylight. I'm sitting right in front of a big window. In the summer it's great, but in the winter daylight is so limited, and it's usually like pretty gray and muted during the hours we do get sunlight. So yeah, so I'm really excited for that new light, and I'm sorry that my lighting has been so all over the place recently. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw my 5 cards. I am really bad at shuffling, so I'm not really going to do this on camera. But I did go through and make sure that the Joker was in this deck of cards because the Joker is important for this game. So I'm going to pick 5 cards. All right, we have 6 of Hearts, Ace of Spades, 6 of Spades, King of Diamonds, and this is a Jack of Spades. This is a German deck. I don't speak German, so I don't actually know what the word is, but it starts with B. Alright, so I'm going to pull up the game board on my phone, and I will let you know what these correspond to. Alright, so the 6 of Hearts corresponds to Oldest, Ace of Spades. Oh, this is a get out of jail free card. I don't totally know how this card works. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the instructions. 6 of Spades. 3 is a crowd. So 3 is a crowd is a trio of products. Oh, a trio product or 3 things that you want to pan together or to compare them. Interesting. Alright, and then King of Diamonds, a red king, corresponds to hit a pan. I assume that means that that would be your goal for that category. And then the Jack of Spades is a powder product. Okay, I'm gonna go and look at my collection, pick out some things for these prompts. Okay, I did look up what this black ace means, get out of jail free. And it means I have to draw another card. So this is a get out of jail free card that I get to like keep on hand for a future month where I get a prompt that I really don't want to use. So I do need to draw another card for today. Okay, and I got 8 of clubs. So 8 of clubs corresponds to the prompt Matt. Update. I actually decided to use that get out of jail free card today because I really don't think I want to do the trio prompt. That seems like a lot to take on in the first month. I'm still like figuring out, by the way, like what realistic goals should look like. So I don't know, I don't really want to set a goal on like 3 different items, and there's no like trios in my collection or anything that comes to mind that would be like useful for. So I am gonna go ahead and use that. I think that means I have to keep this black ace out of the deck now. I only have like 1 more chance to pull that, but I'm going to draw another card. And I got the 2 of Diamonds. So let's see. Oh, the 2 of Diamonds is whole collection roulette. So I'm gonna need to put some stuff into a randomizing app. To make this easier on myself, I have just entered categories into my randomizing app, and then I'll like add individual items for only one category. So let's see. This is stressful to do on camera. Oh, I got a single eyeshadow. Does that mean I now have to randomize all my single eyeshadows? Okay, I don't totally know what the idea is behind randomized product from your collection. I got single shadows, and I have a lot of single shadows. Almost in my entire collection of eyeshadow is single eyeshadows. So like in magnetic pans, most of them depotted from palettes. So I don't really want to put my entire eyeshadow collection into the Pretty Random app, but I do have, actually, I already entered at one point like all my sort of more special like sparkly shades basically. So I think what I might do is just use that. Alternatively, I'm like, I could just count single pot eyeshadows, but I only have like 4 or 5 of those. I don't know. I don't know which is like more correct according to the rules. I think I'm just gonna pull the wild card here and go for like all my magnetic singles that are in my randomized app. So you can see it's already quite a lot. So this doesn't really include like matte shades, which makes it like a little bit more challenging, but I'll probably set a usage goal depending on what I get. So yeah, let's see. I'm nervous. Oh, Grotto. This was a shadow I was just saying I should use more. Or, come on. It's from Lisa Eldridge from the Sorcery palette, so I'm happy with that. I'm gonna set a usage goal. Okay, I have all these items laid out in front of me. I hope I can remember like which card goes with which prompts. Okay, so for the 6 of Hearts, this is the prompt oldest. So I chose my oldest blush. I mentioned that I wanted to pan this year in some capacity. Here's how much I have left. It's not a lot, I feel like, but blush time is like its own kind of time, so I'm not sure what kind of goal is realistic for this. I'm gonna say like my ideal goal is to finish this, but I'm kind of thinking I might like give myself a little bit of a buffer by saying that after 30 uses, I can reevaluate something and pull it out of the project if it seems that my goal isn't realistic and I'm bored with it. So what I'm gonna do for this one is try and finish it, and after 30 uses, reassess. Oh, I should have said, this is the blush sticks from ColourPop in the shade Roosevelt. My oldest blush. I purchased this on like January 7th, 2020 or something. For the 8 of Clubs, which is the prompt matte, I chose this Rom&nd bronzer. This is the shade Walnut Grain. I don't have a ton of usage on this. It would be awesome to have a pan in this, but I don't think that's a realistic goal. So for now, I'm gonna say I'd like to use this 30 times in this project. For my Red King, which is to hit a pan, I'm going to roll in this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is something I've been wanting to hit pan on, and I have some good momentum on it. I've been using it a lot recently, so I'd like to just, you know, keep that going because this has found a pretty regular place in my makeup routine, and again, I just like to keep that momentum going now. The other thing in my collection that I really want to hit pan on is a blush, so I figured it's better to not have 2 blushes in at the same time. For my whole collection roulette, as you saw, I rolled the shade Grotto from the Lisa Eldridge Sorcery palette. It's like a sparkly, kind of cool toned forest green. I built that up a little bit. It's got an interesting like sort of putty-like texture. I have 3 uses on this. If you know, I am doing a like project 100 uses kind of thing where the first milestone for my eyeshadows is to get them up to 10 uses. I have 3 uses on this, and I think a reasonable goal for this would be to get up to 10 uses, so 7 more uses on this. For my Black Jack, which is a powder product, I'm going to go with a powder eyeshadow. This is the shade Hot Rod from Looxi. I have only worn this a couple of times since I got it, but I wore it the other day and I really liked it. It's a very neutral pink with a blue shift. Something like, you know, licorice lace from Looxi, but much more toned down, much more like warm toned. So it's a very easy neutral shade for me, and I just loved how it looked the other day. I'd like to use this 10 times within this project. That will get its total usage up to 12 uses, but 10 uses to hit my goal in this project. And that does it for my intro. Thank you so much for watching and hopefully following along through this project. I'm really excited to see other people's intros and follow their progress as well. Again, if you're interested in joining this project either on social media or on your own time, definitely check out Emily's video below. It's really helpful. She goes over everything, and this project is just so much fun. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you very soon. Bye!